I'm just gonna live stream into the Eagles pick, so.
Bryant for the win. Bang! Embiid rolling and he slams for two in the face of John Collins. The base is loaded and one out. Deep to right field. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you. Let the celebration begin.
And now it's time for Swoop Radio with your host, Josh Sanchez.
That's alright. That's good.
So much pain. So much pain.
All right. Let's see here. What is going on, everybody? Man, welcome to tonight's live stream. I know I said 8:30, but I'm looking at the NFL draft now as Roger Goodell is now making full way into the NFL draft. Man, I don't know what's going on. So I hope everybody is having a great night and welcome to the live stream of the week. We have the NFL draft. I am your host, Josh Sanchez, and welcome, guys, to Swoop Radio. I'm giving everyone a couple of minutes here just to tune in and make sure, give everyone a chance to watch this live. Obviously, we're going to talk a lot about the Eagles and who they're going to pick. As you guys can see on my screen, we have the Eagles have the 12th pick, but Dallas will be picking 11th. Giants will be picking 10th. The Eagles also traded down. So there's a lot of options for this Philadelphia Eagles team, and hopefully the Eagles will make the right pick. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's live stream. So as I'm just playing with some sound effects real quick and just getting everything situated. Who do you guys think the Eagles are going to draft? In my mock draft, I did say Jaycee Horn. I honestly think he's going to be a pretty good addition. I would love Patrick Surtain if the Eagles were to trade up and get him. Now, if the Eagles were still at 6, they would have gotten, we already know who they would have gotten. They would have gotten Kyle Pitts. But who knows? It is now 8:15 here, Thursday night, and for the podcast, again, we will, if you guys missed this live stream, the podcast will be out on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts. Just search Swoop Radio, and I will pop right up, and we are going to have some fun tonight. Man, what's up, Dunk FM, man? I hope you're doing good, buddy. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my mic all situated and stuff, and then we'll be good to go. But I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing good. because I know it's been a while, man. I haven't really live streamed sports in a while. I got a new job, and you already know that. You already know what happens with a new job. You got to get adjusted, and you got to get used to it. But, man, we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to have a lot of fun. And NFL draft time. So we're going to see on the clock. We already know who the Jaguars are going to take. And it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is an absolute beast. He's a stud. And as you guys look here, we got all of the rounds. We have best available. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun here tonight. And I'm going to live stream into the Eagles pick, to be honest. I don't really care after that. So the Jaguars are on the clock officially, and the NFL draft has begun. It is in Cleveland. And I actually have a funny story with the NFL draft. I went to the first ever live NFL draft in Philadelphia 4 years ago. I can't believe it. It's already been 4 years. Man, and I will say I had probably the time of my life. Dante, shout out to my boy Dante. I know he tunes in from time to time. Me and him, we went to the NFL draft and we stayed to the Eagles pick. It was awesome. We got to see Patrick Mahomes get drafted, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. Well, right now in this modern day, and of course in this modern day area, and also Dunk FN. I got you, man. I'm gonna live stream some playoff games. I'm waiting for the playoffs to start to live stream. So I just wanted to give you guys an update there. That's why I haven't really live streamed anything. But the Jaguars are on the clock. They're probably gonna go Trevor Lawrence. But as I was saying, back to my NFL story, my NFL draft story. I went 4 years ago. It was great. We got to see the Bears. Oh my goodness. When the Bears traded up, we thought, oh my God, they're going to probably get Deshaun Watson. Or, oh my God, they're probably going to get Patrick Mahomes. No, they traded up like 4 spots. No, they traded up like 2 spots for the San Francisco 49ers. They traded for Mitchell Trubisky. And when I sit up here and tell you that every single fan that was in attendance was like, what? Head scratcher. Crickets. Wow. Wow is right. Like, I'm lost for words. Like, they traded up to take, like, they really traded up to take Mitchell Trubisky. And he's not even on the team anymore. They gave up so much for him. Dumb. Stupid. Not gonna lie to you. But then we also got to see, before all the allegations, Deshaun Watson get drafted. I also was able to see, arguably, again, one of the best quarterbacks of all time in this current era, Patrick Mahomes, get drafted. I got to see the Eagles take Michael, what's his name? He's not even good. That's why I forget. Michael Bennett, not even good. Cleveland had a number 1 pick in that draft. They went with Myles Garrett. So, I mean, man, like, I'm not going to lie to you. The NFL draft was awesome. I had a great time, and I definitely recommend, if it's hosted in your city, go out, have a good time. It's fun. It's free. You literally just go in there. If you go early, you get to see everybody. And it's great. It's honestly a great time, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's a blast. But as we see, Mel Kiper Jr., he is talking about Trevor Lawrence, and honestly, a good comparison for him coming out of the draft is definitely Andrew Luck. I mean, Andrew Luck coming in, we already knew what we were going to get from him from Stanford. He has a great arm. He's a leader. He's a winner. And that's what Trevor Lawrence is. He never lost in high school. He only lost, I believe, once in college or twice in college. It's crazy. Trevor Lawrence has one of the best arms, and he's a lock for the number 1 pick. He's the best quarterback, and he's been the number 1 pick for a couple years now, ever since he won the national championship against Alabama in his freshman year as a starter. So Trevor Lawrence, he's an absolute beast. He knows how to read coverages. I know a lot of people were questioning his heart, but I mean, that's his style though, you know, like he's not the type of person that's going to like be expressive. He's cool, calm, and collective, and that's a trait to have in clutch moments in the NFL. It is, especially from a quarterback position. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. So that's how it is, and we'll see from there when it comes to Trevor Lawrence. The Jaguars got themselves a generational quarterback. Now, can they continue to win? We'll see, because the first year the Jaguars need a lot of help. But to be the first overall pick, it's awesome. And then obviously we know the other top dogs: Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, absolute studs. And if the Eagles were there at 6, I'm telling you, one of those guys is available. But the Jets, as I'm looking, making sure my mic isn't turned off, but the Jets, they're probably going to go Zach Wilson at number 2. Do I like that pick? I mean, Zach Wilson, he's from BYU, and there's been other BYU quarterbacks that have entered in the league and have not been good. As we wait, it's 5 minutes now to the first overall pick of this draft. So Zach Wilson was projected to go number 2. I also know that Trey Lance was projected to go 3, him or Justin Fields. But the sleeper quarterback that honestly might be picked pretty high is, I'm not going to lie to you, is Mac Jones. Sorry, as I'm trying to just adjust my mic. There we go. Much better. Mac Jones is probably going to be the sleeper quarterback that gets picked 3rd overall by the 49ers. And it's going to suck. I honestly think that Justin Fields falls in the draft, and I honestly think Trey Lance falls a little bit. And if you're the Eagles, if Justin Fields is there at 12, are you going to take him? I wouldn't. The Eagles need a lot of help. If I'm the Eagles, it's pretty simple. 2 names. There's 3 options for the Eagles to go. Because obviously I'm a diehard Eagles fan, so we're going to talk about birds here real quick. Either you trade up a couple spots to 8 or 9 and get Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. He's going to be a solidified corner for the next 10 years. Or you stay at 12 and you get either Devontae Smith, Michael Parsons, or Jaycee Horn. Or you can even trade down, get more draft capital for like 3 picks, and then get Michael Parsons or whoever else you need there at 15. So those are the 3 options I see the Eagles doing, and I would be fine with that. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase, gets picked 6, I'm going to be sitting there head scratching saying that should be our guy. That is our generational first round talent that Howie Roseman cannot screw up. You can't mess up at 6. But at 12, you can. You really can at 12. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be very concerning. But we are just going to have to, again, wait and see. And with 3 minutes left in the first round, first overall pick, the NFL draft is almost getting started here. So you guys listen to Swoop Radio with your boy, Josh Sanchez. And we're going to have some fun here. So, man, and as I look, man, what's up, man? Oh, the Jets? Oh, man. All right. I got you. And shout out to you, Tabazi Sleep, man. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. The Jets, you guys are sold on Zach Wilson. Not going to lie to you. Do I like that pick? It's a little bit of a head scratcher because, I mean, Zach Wilson, he did play for BYU. A lot of people are comparing him to Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, and he does have that explosive ability. He can run. He's a mobile quarterback. He can get open in the open field, and I'm not going to lie to you. He's one of the question marks for me because I didn't really see enough of Zach Wilson. If you want, I can pull up his stats real quick and try and hype him up because I know Jets fans are ready. So here, let's look up Zach Wilson real quick for you guys. So that way we have an idea. So Zach Wilson, let's look at his stats here real quick. Zach Wilson, he threw for over 3,500 yards, 33 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He completed over 70% of his passes. QB rating of 196.4. But we got to look at who he's played. I mean, he did play against UCF. UCF is good. Coastal Carolina, he lost a tough one. He did throw a pick there. He did play against Boise State. It's just with Zach Wilson, it comes down to the level of competition for me. Because there has been BYU guys in the past that have struggled. But it seems like the Jets, that's their guy. And it's going to be Zach Wilson. Trevor Lawrence is probably going to go number 1. He is the best quarterback, and the Jaguars pick is in. So we're about to get the first announcement. But I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm the Jets, Zach Wilson's your guy. Now, the Jets, they do need a lot of help, though. Especially with their offense. Their offense just needs an explosive playmaker. They need offensive linemen big time. You win and lose the game through your line. If your defensive line and offensive line suck, your team is going to suck. And that's one of the things with the Jets. Their offensive line has a lot of holes. I'm not going to lie to you. And they need help. They're just like the Eagles. I'm not going to lie to you. They need a lot of help on both sides. So getting a quarterback this early, little bit of a stretch. But I mean, Sam Darnold, I've been out on Sam Darnold. The second he got mono, I don't know how the hell in a league where people are tearing their ACLs, you miss games because you get mono. That's where I lost my respect for Sam Darnold. So, if you're the Jets, Zach Wilson's your guy at number 2. If Trevor Lawrence does not get picked, I'm going to be shocked. But the Jaguars pick is in. And with the first overall pick, Roger Goodell is now in the podium. He is talking, and I am watching this on my TV, so you guys can tune in that way. And the Jaguars went with Trevor Lawrence with the first overall pick. So Trevor Lawrence is a Jacksonville Jaguar. Wow. What did the Jaguars get? An elite arm, an absolute stud, and a leader on and off the field. And now the Jets are on the clock with 7 minutes left for them to select their pick. So Trevor Lawrence goes number 1 to the Jaguars. Great leader. Again, only lost 2 games in college. He didn't lose a single game in high school. Now he's going to have to adjust losing a little bit because Jacksonville, they need a lot of help. And you're not just going to come into the league and go 17-0. It's not happening. So now here come the Jets. Jets, Jets. One of my little sister's stepdad, diehard Jets fan. And on the New York Daily, Newsday Sports, so long, Sam. Everybody's like, get out of here, Jets. The Jets, they need a leader. If I was the Jet, I like this question. Thank you. If I were to be the Jets GM, I wouldn't go Zach Wilson. Honestly, if I'm the Jets, I would get an explosive. I would either go 2 directions here. I would go on offense to start out. I would either trade down and get a couple first round picks for number 2. If any team is trying to trade up, I'm willing to take that. But we already know the Jets are going to go Zach Wilson. But if I was the GM, I would either go Kyle Pitts, getting that explosive playmaker on the outside, or Penei Sewell, offensive tackle from Oregon. Those 2 guys, Penei Sewell, he is an absolute stud. He is the best lineman by far in this draft. He is going to be your solidified left tackle protecting the blind side for the next decade. And that, my fault. I'm getting hype as I'm talking about him. So I would honestly go Penei Sewell with the second pick, or go Kyle Pitts, because Kyle Pitts is literally being compared to Calvin Johnson, and he is not only is an explosive playmaker, he is also a great run blocker. So he can do it all, and he is by far the best player in this draft. But you already know what the Jets are going to go. Bye-bye, Sam Darnold. I would give Sam Darnold 1 more year, give him an explosive playmaker in Kyle Pitts, or protect him with Penei Sewell in the get your solidified left tackle. And if he still stinks, bye-bye, Sam Darnold. But they're going to go Zach Wilson here. Zach Wilson's being compared to, again, Aaron Rodgers. He has that explosive big playability. Again, with me, I'm not really sold because he's BYU. Who do you really play against? There's a lot of question marks there. And also his leadership for me, he needs to be a little bit better of a leader. But if he can create explosive plays and stuff, the Jets, they have their franchise quarterback for decades. So he does do the shovel passes like Patrick Mahomes. He also, I believe, did play baseball for a little bit. He does have a good little sidearm whip. So Zach Wilson's probably going to be there at 2, but if I was the Jets GM, I would have already traded down to about like the 5 spot, got myself multiple first round picks, and then took Penei Sewell or Kyle Pitts with the 4th or 5th pick, honestly, in my opinion. That's where I would have, that's my direction where I would have went. But again, I'm not the Jets GM, so yeah, I know, dude. I don't know how the hell do you get mono in a league where, sorry, my fault, I'm just making sure that everything's cool. In a league where players are legit breaking their legs, the fact that you get mono is ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me. I don't know how the hell that happens. Not gonna lie to you. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how the hell that happens. Yeah, so we'll see though. I mean, the Jets are on the clock. They got 3 minutes left in their selection. I already told you the direction they would have went. Now it's up to you if you agree or disagree. But also though, I can't wait for this football season though. 17 games. I'm gonna live stream probably 1 game a week. And I'll have my own place in the fall too. So Sundays will be my live stream for football. We're going to have some fun. And the Jets, man, they need a leader. They need an identity. They need someone that can pick up a locker room. So, and why not take a quarterback with the 2nd overall pick? So Zach Wilson's going to be there. Best player though in the draft by far, Kyle Pitts. And I don't speak that highly of a lot of players, but Kyle Pitts, he's explosive. He's a beast. And I'm looking at Zach Wilson's pro day. So hopefully you guys are watching the draft as I'm commentating. We're seeing Zach Wilson's pro day right now, dude. He has a rocket of an arm. He's used to 12 personnel at BYU. The Jets, I mean, Zach Wilson's not a bad pick. They need a leader and they need to take a shot. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hyped more of Zach Wilson than I was of Sam Darnold. I don't know why people were saying Sam Darnold's a beast. Coming out of the draft, I was never a fan of Sam Darnold. USC usually does not have good quarterbacks, honestly. I mean, Mark Sanchez was a USC quarterback. No offense to the Jets, but Mark Sanchez came out of the same school as Sam Darnold. So I think it's time for you guys to stay away from USC players. So, and again, the Jets pick there, it's in. So who are the Jets gonna take? So Trevor Lawrence went 1. So Jaguar fans, they got their leader. And now here we go with the Jets. And just to let you guys know, I'm a diehard Eagles fan. I live in the Philadelphia area. I live in Wilmington, Delaware, actually, but I'm around the Philadelphia area. Diehard Eagles fan. We need a lot of help. We need a lot of help. This year was rough. Not gonna lie to you. So here we go. As I see the Jets fans, everyone's hyped. They need a leader. And they need someone to take that next step. And here we go. So at Roger Goodell, is he coming up yet? As I'm waiting, come on. That's the thing with this first round. It gets so dragged out. But big shout out to you, Tabaz Sleep, man. I appreciate it. And if you want to drop a follow, I'll follow you back, man. I love talking football. Love talking Jets. I could talk about any team. The Jets I have respect for because their fans are passionate. They just need a winner, man. They need a winner. They need a leader. The Jets have not been good for a while. And I'm not going to lie to you, 2010, that was probably one of the best moments. Me and my little sister's dad were watching the Jets, and then we all get hyped. So here we go. Roger Goodell is on the podium. And let's see who the Jets take at number 2. And the Jets take Zach Wilson out of BYU. So now the Jets get their quarterback. Trevor Lawrence goes number 1. Zach Wilson goes number 2. Hopefully the Jets got this one right and not Sam Darnold, and they got themselves the quarterback of the future. Let's hope. I'm hoping that the Jets do, because if there's one franchise that needs to win, it's got New York. I mean, you're seeing what's happened with the Knicks when the Knicks are good, and Zach Wilson is high-fiving Jets fans. Oh, this is great. You need to have that explosive personality. He's dabbing up Jets fans. Jets fans rejoice. It's time to get hype, man, because now you guys got your quarterback of the future. So Zach Wilson out of BYU. And now the 49ers are on the clock. And the 49ers, this pick is probably going to be the most interesting of the NFL draft. I'm not going to lie to you. The 49ers, there was talks about them getting Mac Jones from Alabama. So the 49ers, if there's one team that could make a trade down, they traded up. They're not trading back down. That's stupid. My fault. You guys don't like the pick. How come? Why don't you like the pick of Zach Wilson? Just out of curiosity. I mean, yeah, I already told you the direction I would have went. I would have went Kyle Pitts or Penei Sewell. Both guys are absolute studs. You get your offensive, you get the best lineman in the draft. That's your tackle for the next decade. And again, you win and lose games on your offensive and defensive lines. And then Kyle Pitts would have been your explosive playmaker off on the outside. And I mean, honestly, Sam Darnold, besides getting mono, the Jets really have not built a good team around Sam Darnold. So you're pretty much asking a lot. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the pick. Definitely, you can type in the comments section, man. How do you guys feel so far? So draft grade, I would probably give Zach Wilson. The Jets, they need an explosive guy. I would give the Jets a B+. I would give the Jaguars an A+. Trevor Lawrence, best quarterback, generational talent. Definitely Andrew Luck. Zach Wilson, he's hype. He's talking in the media. Hopefully he's ready for the New York. You got to be ready for New York. New York fans are just like Philly fans, man. Passionate, die-hard fans. You better be ready. And I mean, he looks like a small little kid. I'm not going to lie to you. He does. Hopefully he can win the hearts of New York, because we all know how New York fans get. Just like Philly fans. We're passionate. We love our damn team. And if they stink, we're going to hold them accountable. That's what we do best. That's why I respect New York fans. I can't stand Dallas fans. I can't stand Laker fans. I love passionate fan bases. Gotta love it. But yeah, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zach Wilson goes 2. And now the 49ers, this weird team of the draft. Honestly, there are talks about getting Mac Jones, honestly. So I don't know what's going to go on. But real quick, I just got a text. I got to text my fault. Real quick. I am live streaming. Just making sure that this is cool. All right. So we are good. I just wanted to know how you guys feel about the pick. So far, Zach Wilson. And so as I'm looking at the Jets first round quarterbacks, Joe Namath, first overall, Richard Todd, Keith O'Brien, Chad Pennington, Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold, and now Zach Wilson. The list is definitely a little bit concerning, not going to lie to you. But let's just hope and see. We just got to hope. So I want to know if for Jets fans that are in here, who do you guys think you guys should have taken if you guys did not want Zach Wilson? I want to know. Drop in the comments section what you guys think. But for me, Jets have been looking for the next Joe. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. They have been ever since Joe Namath. Man, the Jets have not had that guy. So hopefully Zach Wilson can be that guy. If he is, that's why you take a chance on these young guys. And if not, it is what it is, you know? But I mean, at the same time, you got to take a chance. So I already told you my direction again. I would have traded down, got myself multiple first round picks, and then I would have went with there. But now we got the San Francisco 49ers, and they have 2 minutes left on the clock. Last good quarterback the Jets had was Chad Pennington. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. And Chad Pennington was not really that good either. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I mean, it sucks because, I mean, the NFL, one of the positions, my fault. I know I hear a little background static. I'm just trying to make sure that works. But the NFL, you win and lose games at the quarterback position. Your quarterback needs to be a dog, a leader of the locker room. And can Zach Wilson do that? And especially handle the New York media, because the New York media, it's not like it is in BYU. It's not chill and relax. New York media, they're going to come at you hard. It's very similar, again, to Philadelphia. So, I mean, Zach Wilson, we'll see what happens, but I definitely agree with you. The Jets have not had a good quarterback for the longest time. And I mean, you saw with Mark Sanchez, the couple good years that they had, that defense was something special. Darrelle Revis was a beast. And then on the other side, you had the other corner, the other shutdown corner, Revis Island, iconic. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I loved it. When the Jets upset in New England in 2010 was awesome. And then everything just fell flat since then. Football is better when New York teams are relevant, just like basketball. Football is better when the Jets are relevant. So hopefully Chad Pennington's your last, and you're right, that is a stretch. So we'll see. But now the 49ers, their pick is in. So this is the interesting pick of the draft. I honestly think they're going to go Mac Jones here. This is my, I don't know why. I know Trey Lance is a good quarterback, but again, a lot of question marks with him and the level of competition he played, because the last quarterback that came out of North Dakota State was Carson Wentz. And I know secondhandly how Carson Wentz is in Philadelphia. Oh my God. It was just, when I tell you, you tune into sports talk radio and it just came up all the time. Oh man, dude. Insane. Not gonna lie to you. Craziness. And as I'm just double checking, make sure everything's good. But yeah, so now the 49ers pick is in. I'm going with Mac Jones. Do I like this pick? Not really. I think Justin Fields is a better quarterback. I also think, well, Mac Jones, he's a winner. He's played in tough competition, but he also has had the best weapons in all of college football. Devontae Smith is being compared to Marvin Harrison. But let's see. I would have traded the third pick in Garoppolo to the Packers for Rodgers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have too. That's not a bad package, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right way, 8814, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's dope. So now here's what the 49ers selected. Their pick is in. Roger Goodell is there, and they go Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. Wow. So the 49ers go Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. Wow, that is interesting. So no Mac Jones, good, because Mac Jones is not really that good. He's okay. He's not an explosive player. Trey Lance, I like this pick. He is a mobile quarterback. He fits what the modern day quarterback is. And I'm not going to lie to you. I like this pick a lot. Trey Lance, again, he's only threw for 318 career pass attempts. It's the fewest by a first-round quarterback in the last 40 years. So he has a lot to prove. He does. Because not only does he not have the experience, he also played in the FCS. And no disrespect to the FCS. Still great talent. I mean, one of the Philly greats, Brian Westbrook, came out of Villanova. I mean, Joe Namath came out of Delaware. I mean, not gonna lie to you. No, not Joe Namath. Jeez, I'm going way off. My fault. Completely off. Ignore that comment. I was way off. Rich Gannon, came out of Delaware. He played in the Super Bowl in 2002, 2003. Joe Flacco came out of Delaware. I mean, Joe Flacco's not a beast. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he did win a Super Bowl and had a great run. So, I mean, Trey Lance has a lot to prove. That's my point of the conversation. He is a mobile quarterback. He did come out after Wentz. He has a good arm. North Dakota State has a great, they're the best program in FCS. They've beaten a couple of D1 FCS teams. So, I mean, or FBS teams. So, I mean, Trey Lance is a good quarterback. He has a good deep ball, but he's definitely going to sit his first year. I think this is a good pick because he's not going to come in right away and play. He's just not. He's not ready. He's not ready for the NFL. But if he can sit out for the entire year, 49ers play right out with Jimmy Garoppolo because Jimmy Garoppolo, even with Jimmy Garoppolo, if their team is fully healthy, they went to the Super Bowl the year before. So, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo is not a great quarterback, but he's not a terrible quarterback. And you can win with average quarterbacks if your defense is the 49ers defense and if you have a great all-around team and a great run game. And that's what the 49ers have. They have great running. They have Mozart. They have a lot of those Bulls. They have a great offensive line. And then they also have a great defensive line. And everyone is coming back healthy. So that's going to be insane. So I like this pick. Trey Lance, the 49ers, they traded up. So you already know what that means. You trade up, you're going to get a quarterback. That is the guy. He is going to sit for this whole entire first year, without a doubt. Barring any injury, or unless the 49ers are just like they were last year, a terrible team, even though they weren't even that bad. I think they finished like 7-9 or 6-10. And that's a team that missed like their top 3 pass rushers, their quarterback, and I believe a couple other like key players on the offensive end. This team is a legit contending team. So Trey Lance, he's going to sit his first year. I like it. Let him learn the game. Give him patience. And then let him rock out. I like this pick a lot. I would probably give this pick. Zach Wilson, I gave a B+. I would probably give Trey Lance I would probably give him another B+ just because he's not going to impact the 49ers right away. And he's also the 5th youngest quarterback in NFL history to get drafted at 20 years old. He's going to be 21 in about like 10 days. Oh, that's right around my birthday. Okay, me and him have a similar birthday. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, he's going to sit out his first year though. He's not going to help them right away. And like I've been saying, your first 3 rounds should be ready now impact players. So I would give the 49ers draft grade a B+. I would give the Jets a B+ because I'm not really a fan of Zach Wilson. And then I'm giving Trevor Lawrence an A-. I love that pick for the Jaguars. They needed it. Now, the Jaguars needed a legit, they got the guy. So, all right, so the first 3 picks, quarterback. Just like I predicted, I did think Mac Jones was going to get picked because I know a couple mocks he was, and the 49ers had a really great discussion with him. Now, I would not be surprised. Patriot fans, I'm not going to lie to you, Patriots might trade up. But now the Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. And this is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you. So the last time I fought, quick stat. The last 3 times quarterbacks were selected, first, second, and third. Tim Couch, Donovan McNabb, and Akil Smith. And let's be honest, the only player that's relevant is Donovan McNabb. And that was in the 1999 draft. So first time since 1999 that the first 3 quarterbacks are drafted. Hopefully none of these turn into bust. Hopefully they all turn into great quarterbacks. I'm a fan of the young talent. So, but I'm not going to lie to you. Back to your point, I would have traded the 3rd pick and Garoppolo to the Packers for Rodgers. I like that. I like that deal a lot. You trade that. Garoppolo, he's not really a splash. I'm not going to lie to you. But now the Atlanta Falcons, their pick is in, and honestly, they can go multiple directions. If there's one team to trade down, it's going to be Atlanta, honestly. If I'm Atlanta, I'm looking at offers. I am. Okay, can I get more draft capital? Because Atlanta needs a lot of help. Not just on the offensive end, but defense. But Kyle Pitts is there at 4. He could be taken. He is the best player in this draft, hands down. He is 6'5", absolute great hands. He can get the jump ball. Take the best player. Or they can go Justin Fields, the replacement of Matt Ryan. Because we all know the Matt Ryan era is pretty much coming to an end in Atlanta. They should have won their Super Bowl when they did. One of the worst collapses in NFL history, and you just can't recover from that. There's sometimes, sports moments, there's just no recovering from it. So there we go. As Roger Goodell, Jamal Chase is another one, but they have Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones. I know also they have been in talks of trading down. I know Julio's been in trade discussions. So let's see here. So Roger Goodell, is now talk to the Atlanta Falcons fans. So now here we go. Roger Goodell is on the podium. Let's see who the Atlanta Falcons take. All right, with the 4th pick, the Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts out of Florida. He is a beast. He is a stud and by far the best player in this NFL draft. Not going to lie to you. Great hands out of Florida, explosive. And I'm not going to lie to you. Now being an Eagles fan, Howie Roseman, okay, I see why you traded down. Kyle Pitts would not have been there at 6. I feel a lot better. Not going to lie to you. If Kyle Pitts was there at 6, I was going to throw everything and be so pissed. But Kyle Pitts, he can line up on the outside. You can also line him up on the inside. Great run blocker, great leader. They're comparing him to Darian Waller out of the Oakland Raiders, and he is a fantasy beast. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna go Kyle Pitts in my fantasy, especially with Atlanta. He's gonna have a great time in Atlanta. I love the Kyle Pitts pick for Atlanta. He is an absolute A+ pick for me. My first A+ grade of the night. He's the best player of this draft. And I mean, Atlanta, they needed an explosive guy on the inside. They have Julio on the outside. They have Calvin Ridley. Now you get Kyle Pitts. Man, the Atlanta Falcons got themselves got a great tight end. I honestly think he's going to be the next Travis Kelce type. Maybe even a hybrid between Kelce and I would say a mixture of Calvin Johnson and Travis Kelce. That's what we get out of Kyle Pitts. He is a beast. He can play the slot, wide out, and tight end position. Stud. Atlanta just got it more explosive on offense. Now, they do need a lot of help on defense. They're going to need the rest of the draft should be all defense. But this pick, great pick for the Atlanta Falcons. Great pick. Absolutely love this pick. And everyone is dabbing each other up, high-fiving. They got him. And Eagles fans, now we can all take a deep sigh of relief, because I already said if Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase is there at 6, you are never going to hear the end of me. So at least Kyle Pitts goes 4. Howie Roseman, you know what you were doing. You knew that Kyle Pitts wouldn't be there at 6. I like it. Thank you, Howie Roseman. I appreciate it. So now the Bengals are on the clock. And the Bengals are probably going to get my favorite. I'm not going to lie to you. The Bengals are probably going to get one of my favorite players in this draft, Penei Sewell out of Oregon. He is a beast. And don't be surprised if the Chargers try and trade up to get him. The Cincinnati Bengals, they need. I also know Jamar Chase, he might go to the Bengals. See, the thing though is, like, your quarterback just tore his ACL. And you need to work on that protection. I know AJ Green left, but I mean, you got to look at it that way. Like, your quarterback just tore his ACL. Your franchise quarterback tore his ACL because he was not protected well enough. You get Penei Sewell, that is your solidified left tackle for the next decade. And you need that. Especially with all these great pass rushers now. You need to have a legit offensive tackle that can guard and block. You need that to protect your franchise guy. So Chase might be the more explosive pick for the Cincinnati Bengals, and Joe Burrow getting a weapon in Chase, that would be great. They're reunited from college. That's awesome. But Sewell out of Oregon is right there. He's right there in your grasp, and you got yourself, you're solidified again, left tackle for the next decade. So that's who I would pick. Whoever picks Sewell or Sewell, sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I completely apologize. I'm probably pronouncing his name completely wrong. I completely apologize. Penei Sewell, or Sewell, whatever his name is. I really like this pick. I'm not going to lie to you. His speed is good. He is by far the best pick in this draft. I'm letting you know right now. He is. So, but I mean, it's going to be interesting. I would go Sewell with the 5th overall pick, but Chase is also another good option too. Chase is the best receiver other than Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is the best player. Chase is the best receiver in this draft. I love Devontae Smith. I hope he's there at 12 and the Eagles take him. Woo-hoo-hoo! Because sports is more to it than just being physically great. You got to be mentally great. And Devontae Smith just has it. He is a winner. He has it. He is a leader. Like, I listened to him on First Take in the podcast. Man, you can just see, like, his charity, it's all about mental growth. Not a lot of people know about mental growth and how to expand your game mentally. I'm telling you right now, if I am the Eagles and he is there, I can't miss it. So anyway, the Bengals, your quarterback just tore his ACL. You need to protect him. It would be great for you to get him an explosive playmaker, but games are won and lost in the trenches, the offensive defensive line. They're not the most flashy players, but you need them to win. That's why Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. They could not protect him. And that's what you need. You need guys that can be solidified, great guys for the next decade. And why not get Sewell out of Oregon? And if I keep pronouncing his name wrong, I completely apologize, and I'm sorry. So that is my guy. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Right way. And I'll follow you once I'm done this once I'm done recording live stream, man. But yeah, dude, the NBA playoffs is coming up as well. So I'm going to be live streaming playoff games, and then football season, I'm going to be live streaming once a week. I'm moving out of this current home. I live with my grandparents or my grandmom, and I'm moving out to my own place. So I'll be able to live stream whenever I want. We're going to have some fun. Not going to lie to you. So you think the Chase is going to go to the Bengals? It's either Jamar Chase or Sewell out of Cincinnati. So those are the picks right here. And the Bengals pick is in. They just got out of commercial break. So we can hope. Man. And it is, let's see, what time is it? It is, wow, it's 9 o'clock. So, and the Bengals, they're 29th in pass blocking. They stink. Joe Burrow was sacked 32 times in 10 games. They also only average 4.1 rushing yards per game, the 6th worst in football. Come on, guys. Come on. Chase is a great explosive guy, but take the solidified left tackle. Come on. Take him. You got to be dumb not to take him. Because if they don't take him, Miami's taking him next. They have to go. They need a tackle. I love Chase, and I would love to see that LSU combination between Burrow and Chase. But you got to go tackle. Your run game stinks. Your quarterback literally tore his ACL. You can't pass block for crap. Get yourself a solidified tackle. All right, as Roger Goodell is now walking up, and I like the idea of the fan. I like the fan that's sitting there in the chair. Got the nice, cozy chair. That's cool. He got the nice hat on. I like it. So here we go. Cincinnati. All right. And as I'm looking at Roger Goodell, I got to keep my audio on low so that way. And they went with Jamar Chase out of LSU. So Cincinnati got us explosive playmaker. I mean, hey, it was either Chase or Penei Sewell. That's their loss. They need lineman help. Good luck for them. But Jamar Chase, him and Joe Burrow reunite. Man, that's going to be fun to see. Fantasy-wise, pick him up. Well, they need to get linemen later in this draft. If they can't protect it, then don't get him. But if they do, Jamar Chase, man, 6 foot, 200 pounds. He did not play the entire because of COVID protocols. Fast, explosive, physical. him and Joe Burrow are going to have a great time in Cincinnati. Oh, man, I can't wait. He's a great route runner. He is the best wide receiver in this draft. Well, I mean, I love Devontae Smith, but Jamar Chase, he's the more solidified option out of LSU. You saw Justin Jefferson out. He's been great. And the Eagles are so freaking stupid for not taking it. Oh, my God. When I tell you guys, last year, the Eagles were there at 21, and I'm like, Justin Jefferson, it's a solidified pick, damn it. Nah, they go Jalen Reagor. I threw my remote. I didn't throw it at the TV. I just flipped it up. I was like, I'm going to bed. I can't watch this crap anymore. So I'm scared as hell who the Eagles are going to pick. But Chase is just like with Justin Jefferson. Those two guys, beast. And now Joe Burrow and Chase have that connection again, LSU to LSU. I know Joe Burrow is probably tweeting something now and is probably doing a cartwheel in rehab as he's recovering from his knee. Now, that being said, though, I would give this pick a B. And the reason why I'm giving this pick a B, it's not because of Chase. It's because of all the reasons I explained. The Bengals, they need help on the offensive line. They need that bad. And they did not get that. They could have had the best tackle in the NFL draft, the best lineman in the NFL draft, and they chose not to. So I'm going to give the Bengals a B on this pick. So far my draft grades: Trevor Lawrence, A-, Zach Wilson, B+, Trey Lance, a B+, Kyle Pitts, an A+, Jamar Chase, a B. So those are my picks so far. It's not because of Chase. It's because the Bengals and their need. They needed a tackle. I know they needed a playmaker on the outside, but you could have gotten one later in the draft. You could have gotten the best lineman in the NFL draft. Just dumb. It's just bonehead stupidness. But anyway, all right. And Jamar Chase is being compared to A.J. Brown on ESPN. That's a fair comparison. And you got Devontae Smith going 6 to the Dolphins. The Dolphins, their pick is in. I might be a little late on my TV. I hope not. Devontae Smith better stay. He better fall. He better fall. I want the Eagles to take him, damn it. So now I feel really good as an Eagles fan. Chase and Pitts both are taken, and the Eagles would not have taken that. They wouldn't have gotten him at 6. So I like the Eagles that they traded down. I'm happy. Great job, Howie Roseman. Props to you. You knew something that I did not know, and I will give you all of your props in that regard. Now, do you screw up 12? I don't know. But the Dolphins, they traded with the Eagles. This would have been the Eagles pick right now. And I'm not going to lie to you, the Dolphins, they need lineman help as well. They're another team that needs help on the offensive line because their run game was not that good. So, I mean, you got to look. I mean, it's all based off of need right now. And Penei Sewell's right there. You can't mess this up. They need a tackle. They do need a wide receiver, though. So, I mean, I could see Devontae Smith being taken 6. I definitely see that. I definitely think he's a really good fit. But I can also see them going Jalen Waddle as well. Jalen Waddle is also a more explosive receiver as well. So, who knows where they're going to go. And I apologize, it's raining in Philadelphia now. So if you guys hear rain in the background, I'm in my little dungeon room and it's just downpouring. So, but now the Dolphins, their pick is already in. So Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase connection. This is crazy. 162 targets, 101 receptions, over 2,093 yards, and 23 touchdowns. It's going to be fun. Now, they do need a tackle, though. Oh, man, if I'm the Eagles, if I'm looking to trade up, if Penei Sewell is still available, I would trade up and take him. Because, I mean, Jason Peters is going to leave. He has nothing left in the tank. So the Dolphins, they're looking for Devontae Smith. Smith is a great pick. I love him. He gets it. He's mentally just tougher. But Penei Sewell, man, is right there, man. You can't. How are you gonna let a lineman fall? That's what I'm saying. Linemen, they don't understand the impact of offensive linemen. They just don't. It's crazy. But I do know the Dolphins, they need a running back and they need a wide receiver big time. So, but you can also get a wide receiver later in the draft. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love wide receivers, but you need to protect your team in order to get the receivers open. It doesn't matter how great your receivers are, but if your line can't block anybody, you're screwed. All right, so now Roger Goodell, the Dolphins, their pick is in. So, my fault, Devontae, my fault, man, my bad, my fault, man, I apologize. All right, as we look, here we go. And wow, this is crazy. So Jalen Waddle gets picked 6th. Oh man, so Devonta's whatever. I'm just gonna call him Smith. I apologize. So Smith is gonna fall in this draft because no other team. That's crazy. Dang, so they went with Jalen Waddle. So you know what that means? That means that the Dolphins believed that Jalen Waddle is the guy, and he is better than Devonta Smith, whatever his name is. I apologize. See, now you messed up my flow. I had the flow, and now it's not working. But they're comparing Jalen Waddle to Tyreek Hill. That's a very high comparison. But he is the home run threat. I'm not gonna lie to you. He can. When he gets it in the open field, he is gone. He has great speed. The Dolphins, they needed a playmaker on the outside, and Waddle, he gives you that. I'm not gonna lie to you, he's a tank. So, but yeah, so Jalen Waddle is now picked. I mean, hey, I did mention it. Jalen Waddle is more of a home run threat. Smith is more of like that catch. I'm gonna catch it now. Now it's good for me because if he gets slept on, I would love him to go with the Eagles, man. Right there, man. So Smith has now been traded. And now, not traded. Now Smith has now not been taken. So now here's the Lions. They are on the clock. And they need, this is interesting. If I'm the Lions, they need a quarterback. I mean, Jared Goff is there. Is he really that good? I know they also need another wide receiver. They also need an inside linebacker. They need a defensive end. They need a pass rusher. I don't see any pass rushers that are there. I mean, but then you can also get a great lineman in Swoop, man. I would give Jalen Waddle, I would give this grade, I would give it just like Jamar Chase, a B. I mean, Waddle, well, based off of need, the Dolphins, they needed explosive playmakers. So I would give it a B+. So yeah, dude, come on. He's the best lineman in this draft. Right way, man. I'm telling you right now, dude. He is the best lineman in this draft, and you win and lose games with your line. That's where football, you win and lose. Trust me, the Eagles, the reason why the Eagles won the Super Bowl 4 years ago was because we had the best offensive line in football. Lane Johnson, All-Pro. Jeffrey Peters, All-Pro. Or Jason Peters, All-Pro. Jason Kelsey, All-Pro. The Cowboys, even though I can't stand the Cowboys, when they won in Dak's rookie year, their offensive line, best in football. That's where you win and lose. You win and lose games on your line. So, I mean, the Lions, they could go Smith as well, but they need help on everybody. Their offensive line is not really that good either. So, and they have Jared Goff. I mean, Jared Goff's not really a good one. Could I see a Justin Fields getting picked here? Possibly, but I'm not expecting it. I'm not going to lie to you. But they also could go Patrick Surtain as well. They do need some secondary help in there. So, I mean, the Lions, they have a couple options, but Penei Sewell's right there, man. Or Sewell is right there. You got to take him. He's the best lineman. He's going to be your legit tackle for the next decade. And the fact that he has fallen to 7, if I'm the Eagles right now, I'm making a call to Carolina. Yo, I'm trying to get, if Sewell falls another pick, I'm trading up, and I'm either going to get Surtain or I'm going to get Sewell if he's still available. I'm telling you right now. But Jalen Waddle I like this pick for the Dolphins, though. Either him or Smith was going to be taken. And they went with Waddle. Waddle's more of the home run hitter. So I understand why they would do that. So, Sewell, man, I'm telling you, I've been big on this kid for a while. And I'm not really big on a lot of guys. Receivers, they're cool, they're flashy, they're explosive players. But you win and lose games on your line. They do. And I know I've been on repeat talking about it. I apologize. But the Lions, their pick is in. And are they going to go to commercial? Please don't go to commercial. Oh no, they're trying. Jalen Waddle. They're trying to interview him on ESPN. So I'm just making sure. But so far, draft grades, as I'm just letting you guys know right now. As you guys see here, Trevor Lawrence, I'm giving an A-, best quarterback in this draft. The Jets, Zach Wilson, I'll give the Jets a B+. I need to see more of Zach Wilson. Trey Lance, 49ers, B+. Need to see more. Kyle Pitts, A+. Best pick of the draft for the Atlanta Falcons. I know they need help on defense, but Kyle Pitts is the best player. Chase, a B, and Waddle, a B+. So those are my picks right there. Those are my draft grades. And it's respectfully. I look at it as, yeah, you draft the best player, but you also got to draft based off of need as well. And the Bengals, I literally gave you guys like 8 perfect reasons why the Bengals needed to take Sewell with their first pick. They need help. Their line sucks. But anyway, so here we go. As I'm looking at Mel Kiper, he looks so passionate when he's talking. You know what's crazy with him? Like, he started at 18. He was being guest on radio shows and stuff about this stuff. That's so cool. I mean, that's so dope. His story is great. So now the Lions are on the clock, and they need help everywhere. The Lions, they have sucked for, ever since Barry Sanders left, they've sucked. Detroit, they need a lot of help. Their defense actually is not that bad. Their offense needs some work, and Jared Goff being there, I don't like it. So here we go. Roger Goodell is now speaking. Oh, man, we got to get to the Cowboys pick soon. Oh, God, I can't stand Dallas. And the Lions, they go Penei Sewell. There we go. I love it. There we go. So Sewell is now a Detroit Lion, and they got themselves the best lineman in this draft. A+ for Detroit. They got this pick right. This pick is an A+. You win and lose games in the offensive line. He can zone block, he can pass protect, and he can run block. Because you know Oregon, he's 6'6", 330 pounds. He is a big offensive lineman that is so fast and so nimble. Look at the highlight tapes as it's showing right now. He just blocked 3 guys in one play. He is big, he is fast, and he is going to be by far the best lineman in the next. He's going to be one of the best linemen in today's NFL. You need an offensive tackle like him. And that's what the Lions got. By far the best player in this draft. Or not best player, but the best lineman in this draft. A+. He can go out and block screen passes, and his size. 6'6". You can't make this stuff up, guys. Okay? Like, you just got to look at guys and be like, yeah, that's a football player. He blocked for Justin Fields, and Justin Herbert. Jeez, I'm so sorry, guys. Justin Herbert was speaking so highly of him. He was like, if my Chargers can trade up to get him, I'll be so happy. I mean, come on. He is the best lineman in this draft. A+. Great pick for the Lions. They got themselves their next tackle for the next decade, and everyone is jumping and clapping. That's a steal. He was supposed to be top 5. He fell. That is a steal. Great job for the Lions. They stink as a franchise, but I'm not going to lie to you. I will give them their props for this. They got something right. So now the next pick, we have the Carolina Panthers. They are on the clock. Patrick Surtain is available. I know the Panthers, they need a good corner. Also, Justin Fields is available. And you already know what's happening with Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is not happy there. I know they're looking to ship him. Or I gotta look. I forget what else they did with Teddy Bridgewater. I can't follow every team. It's impossible. So, yes, I agree. I think Fields is going next for the Panthers. So now we got some time. Panthers got a minute and a half. So I think Fields, I agree with you, right? I completely agree. Justin Fields is going to go right here with Carolina. And then at 9, you got the Broncos, and they might go they might go Mac Jones. Or the Broncos, they might trade with the Patriots and get Mac Jones. Who knows? Because Bill Belichick has been having talks about getting guys and stuff. So real quick, I just got to share this live stream real quick, and I'm gonna send it to some friends, so that way we get some more people on here. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are having fun. You guys are tuning in and loving my commentary. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I appreciate you guys coming on and talking. Man, I love talking football and stuff. The NFL draft has always been fun. It's one of the best times of the year, honestly. And again, this is where teams win and lose. The Eagles, trust me, I've been an Eagles fan. We have not drafted a single Pro Bowler in the last 5 drafts. I'm letting y'all know right now. So sorry, just making sure. All right, now I posted it on there, so now we're good. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Plot twist, someone can trade up. Yeah, I agree. If these next 2 picks, if someone's going to trade up, these are the next picks. Don't pull your hair. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, I mean, these next 2 picks, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a trade up. I know the Patriots have been talking about trading up. I know even the Eagles were thinking about trading back up. Because, I mean, you got a lot of great defensive players now still available. I mean, Smith is still there, offensive wise, he's still there. But also, if you look, we're looking at the rest of the best available. You have Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle. You know how big I am on offensive tackles. Patrick Surtain, cornerback. You have inside linebacker Jeremiah Ozuwu. He's another stud. You have a guard in Elijah Vera Tucker. You have Jasee Horn, Mac Jones, Micah Parsons. My fault. There is a lot of talent in this NFL draft. Yes, I agree with you. Bill Belichick is sitting there right now like this. Yeah, man, I'm gonna figure it out. Ooh, we're gonna try and trade here. Because Bill Belichick has never traded in the first round. He has not. Bill Belichick usually trades back in NFL drafts. But this year it's different. He needs a stud. And I know Mac Jones is still there, and Bill Belichick is like, heck yeah, man. Mac Jones is still available, man. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh yeah, man, I want Justin Fields. He's a mobile quarterback. So, I mean, that's what Bill Belichick's doing right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, man. So, these next 2 picks, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a trade. But if I'm an Eagles fan right now, this was great. For Eagles fans that are tuning in, because I know I get mostly Eagles fans here. This is great, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pitts went 4, Chase went 5. Both of those guys would not have been available for you. Perfect. Great job for the Howie Roseman to trade down. All right, so now here we go. The Carolina Panthers are on the clock, and as I'm looking, I'm trying to see, and they go with Jasee Horn from South Carolina. The Carolina Panthers go Jasee Horn. What? Over Patrick Surtain? Oh, man. Dang. So, I mean, I did say they were going to go corner, but I thought Patrick Surtain was going to be taken. This is a shocker. Oh, man. Jasee Horn. I know he's 6'1". He's 200 pounds, and he can move. And he can be very physical on the outside. And you need that in today's NFL. A lot of corners are small. And because I thought Patrick Surtain was going to go in this pick. Either him or Justin Fields, because Bo He's a Temple guy, the coach for the Panthers. Now, it's not that I think this is a garbage pick. I just think that they could have traded down to get this guy. They could have traded down and could have gotten some draft capital to get Jaycee Horn. Jaycee Horn is not a bad player. He is going to be a beast. But to get him at 8 is a stretch. And I don't like this pick at 8. I got to give the Panthers a C+ on this pick. Not going to lie to you. This is by far the worst pick of the draft. It's not that he's a bad player. Again, they should have traded down to get him. He would have been there at 10. He would have been there at 11. He would have been there at 11. He would have been there at 12 with the Eagles. This is a stretch. They stretched. Now, his size, you don't see that from corners. You don't see 6-foot corners that can cover 101 on the outside like Jaycee Horn. And he played in the SEC, toughest conference in football by far. So he's played against the top competition. He has had his moments, and the only moments where he really struggled was against Kyle Pitts. And Kyle Pitts is literally being compared to Travis Kelce and freaking even Megatron by some people. So, I mean, Jaycee Horn is a good corner. He has the potential to be probably the best corner in this draft. But Patrick Surtain, you already know what you're going to get out of Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain is going to be a legit number 1 or number 2 corner for the next decade. You don't know what you're going to get out of Jaycee Horn. He could be one of the best shutdown corners in the league, or he could be another 6-foot corner that's too slow. You don't know. So to get him at 8 is a stretch. They could have traded down. They could have gotten a first-round pick next year, or maybe even a 2 this year, or maybe a 2 next year. Now with Denver, I would not be surprised if the Patriots traded here. But if I'm Denver, I'm probably going to go Justin Fields. The new quarterback era in today's game, you got to be able to be a dual threat. You got to be able to run and throw the ball. And I know Ohio State has not produced a lot of good quarterbacks. They have not. I mean, the last Ohio State quarterback who also threw for 50 touchdowns was Dwayne Haskins. And you saw how Dwayne Haskins turned out. I don't even have to describe how bad Dwayne Haskins turned out. So, I mean, that's not helping him here. But Justin Fields, he's a winner. He played great against Clemson, and I love Clemson. I've been a Clemson fan ever since C.J. Spiller in 2006, 2007. Justin Fields, he's a winner. He shows up in the big moments, and he plays against tough competition. If I'm Denver, I'm either going to go him or I'm going to go Patrick Surtain, honestly. Because, I mean, Patrick Surtain, they need a corner. Denver needs a solidified corner. They need a quarterback, they do, but also they need a corner. And they also need a linebacker, too. So either Surtain or Jeremiah from Notre Dame. Those are the two guys based off of need that I think that, or they can even go offensive lineman. But in terms of quarterback, to answer your question, I would go with Justin Fields. Mac Jones, you need to be a dual threat. Mac Jones, he's a pocket passer. I mean, he does fit what Denver's going to play, though. I mean, John Elway, he can move, though. He can move out of the pocket. Never mind. So, I mean, Justin Fields is there, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots made a trade here and they took him. But also, they can also go Rashawn Slater, or they can also go Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC, a guard, because they need help in the inside. They do. I don't really, it's tough. It's really tough. This spot is tough for me because they can go so many options. I mean, Smith, they're not going to go Smith. They don't need a wide receiver. Slater can be there again, another great tackle on the outside. He's not as good as Sewell, but he's right up there. He's a good, solid tackle. Mac Jones is there. Justin Fields is there. And also, the Patriots are calling. So you got options. If I'm Denver, I'm trading down. I'm getting multiple draft capital. And then I'm going to take the guy that the Patriots don't take later in the draft. Because after this pick, no, the Giants, they don't need a quarterback. And this is scaring me because I don't want Justin Fields to be there at 12. I don't, because I already know what the Eagles are going to think about. We're a quarterback factory. Oh my God. I'm so stressed now. If the Eagles go another quarterback, I am going to sleep. I am going to sleep. Oh my God. If the Eagles go quarterback, I am going to sleep. I am just going to go to bed. I cannot and will not be able to handle this. But anyway, I hope Denver takes Justin Fields. I am praying to God, take Justin Fields. Please take Justin Fields. Please do. Please take Justin Fields. Take him. He's there. He's available. Please take him. So, we'll see though. But the Denver, their pick is in. The Broncos pick is in. They need a quarterback big time. Fields is there. And I wouldn't be surprised they also went corner too. Surtain is the best corner in this draft. You got to be dumb not to take Surtain either. Because if he's not going to 9, he's going 10. The Giants are going to take Surtain. Either Smith or Surtain. And if not, then Dallas is going to take Surtain. And I'm going to be pissed because that's a freaking great pick. They went with just C. Horn with the 8th pick when Surtain was right there. Ridiculous. All right, here we go. Denver. Their pick is in. Will there be a trade? Roger Goodell's walking so slow. All right, as we're looking at the fan. All right, here we go. Roger Goodell. So far, no trades. Very interesting. Roger Goodell's he's talking, and the Broncos select. They went with Patrick Surtain. I told you. Surtain. Denver usually goes defense in the first round. Surtain is a great pick. The Carolina Panthers, see, here's what happened. The Denver Broncos are probably like, all right, if Surtain's probably going to be taken with the Panthers at 8, we'll go quarterback 9. But since the Panthers made a bonehead decision to take just C. Horn at 8 and Surtain was still available, we can't pass up on Surtain. Surtain's the best cornerback in this draft. Take him. He's going to be a legit corner for the next decade. He's great. Denver got themselves a great defender. They'll figure out quarterback another way. But Justin Fields and Mac Jones is still available. And the freaking Dallas Cowboys are on the freaking clock. I can't stand the Cowboys. Can't stand them. I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. I hope they screw this pick up. So their guy Surtain is not available. Ha ha, sucks for you, Dallas. So now who are they going to get? The Dallas Cowboys, they need a defensive tackle. I honestly think if I'm Dallas and Surtain is not available and Horn is taken, they do need offensive lineman help. I would go out of Northwestern. I would get that left tackle. I know they've had some injury problems, or they would go out of Notre Dame, that linebacker, Owusu, whatever his name is. Those are the two directions. Either inside linebacker, they're not going to go Smith. They have too many wide receivers. If they go Devonta Smith, what? Like, stupid. Why would they get another wide receiver when they need defensive help? So if I'm Dallas, I'm taking, sorry, as I'm just going here. Here's my options. I'm either going Rashawn Slater or Jeremiah Owusu. Those are the two guys I'm getting because they need offensive linemen. Linemen you always need. And also, This is the time when we go to sleep because it's Dallas pick. I completely agree. I can't stand Dallas. They get on my nerves. And it's not even the Cowboys, it's their fans. They don't know football and they act like they're the best team. They haven't won jack crap in 25 years. See, like, I respect Jets fans because they're passionate. They know what they're talking about. Dallas fans, they have no idea what they're talking about. They're talking about, oh yeah, we're Super Bowl contenders, but their defense literally was worse than football. And Sean Lee retired. If Dallas, the pick is right there. Jeremiah Owuzu out of Notre Dame. There it is right there. As I'm looking, come on. Weak side, fast. He's one of the fastest weak side linebackers. He can run all around. He can cover. That's what you need. They got to be stupid not to go him. And Smith is falling. Oh, my fault. Surtain. My grade for Surtain, A-. Best corner in the draft. And the fact that he was available at 9, that's a steal for Denver. Denver's defense, they already got Von Miller. They got the other guy on the other side. They got Club, whatever his name is, Chubb, whatever his damn name is. And then on the outside, now they got a shutdown corner. I know they got Harris Jr. on one side. Now they got Surtain on the other side. Man, this defense is going to go crazy this year. Denver's defense is good. Now they still need a quarterback. They're not going to win anything without a quarterback. But Surtain is such a great pick. He is. He's a beast. Him in Denver, it's such a great fit. A Nick Saban defensive cornerback, they're always the best. They are. I mean, so, oh, and there's a trade. So Dallas has traded. The Dallas Cowboys have traded their pick to the Eagles. What? Yo! Dallas. Dallas and the Eagles have traded picks. When does this happen? This never happens. We usually hate each other. So now the Eagles are on the clock. We got to go Smith here. Do we go Smith? Holy crap. The Eagles are on the clock. What's the trade? What did Dallas take? Who do we give up? I got to look this crap up. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm seeing this live with y'all. Holy crap. So the Eagles have traded with the Dallas Cowboys to 10. Devonta Smith is right there, man. Take him. So now the Eagles are on the clock. This never happens. I can't stand freaking Dallas. Oh, the Eagles. Oh, man. We can go so many options. We traded up. We'll either go Rashawn Slater off. Oh, my God. If we go Justin Fields, I'm going to freaking. Oh, my God. I'm going to go livid. So here's the options. Either Smith, Slater, or Fields. Because we never go linebacker in the first round, which is stupid, by the way. Smith. If we get Smith, I'm happy. But if we get Justin Fields, oh my God, I cannot take another damn quarterback controversy. Please, please. I can't. And they traded up for it. Oh my God. So I gotta look. Who are they taking? Because, I mean, we're still there at 12, too, so we keep our first-round pick. We must have given up our first-round pick next year for Dallas or something. That's interesting. We traded with the Cowboys. That never happens. That never happens, guys. But, yeah, we're either going to go Smith, Slater, or Fields. And I'm going to throw up if it's freaking Justin Fields. Because we don't need a quarterback. Let Jalen Hurts run the team for a little bit. And if he stinks, we can always get a quarterback in another draft. So I got to see what does this trade consist of? I'm going to pull up Twitter on my phone real quick. But yeah, we just traded up. Holy crap. I want Smith. I'm not going to lie to you. Smith is a leader. He is mentally tough. If we better go Devonta Smith. Please. Please. He's there. Take him. He is going to be your solidified best wide receiver. Your corners are out. Michael Parsons is another guy, but we also have the 12th pick as well. So Dallas, I think I gotta look at the trade, because if Dallas, I gotta look at it. I gotta look at this trade. I'm sorry, guys. So now we traded up. This is crazy. So what is, yeah, because what happened was Surtain got drafted 9 and Dallas was like, well, screw this. We don't want anybody now. So the Cowboys are getting 12. The Eagles are getting 10. So that's fine. That's cool. And the Cowboys get the 80. Oh, so here's the picks. My fault, guys. So the Cowboys get the 84th overall pick and the 12th pick. The Eagles get the 10th. Not bad. That's a good trade. So here we go for number 10. We started with 6. We traded 12 to the Dolphins, and now we traded up to 10. So this is another one. Howie Roseman. Oh, my God. I'm so nervous. The pick is in. I am going to be so pissed if it's Justin Fields. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm going to be so freaking pissed if it's Justin Fields. If it's Justin Fields, I'm going to be livid, because Justin Fields would have been there at freaking 12. Yeah, Cowboy fans are sick to their stomach because Surtain went to the Broncos. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. All right, here we go. Drum rolls. Thank you. The pick is in. I cannot, I'm telling you right now, I know I've been on repeat. I am so sorry, guys. I cannot right now. If they go Justin Fields, I don't know what the hell the Eagles are doing as a franchise. We're going to be bad for a decade. All right, Eagles fans. All right, let me lower this mic. I gotta lower it. All right, here. Oh my God. No, please. Please. Don't speak that into the universe, man. Please don't. The pick is in. Oh. Well, we had to trade up ahead because the Giants would probably take Smith at 11. The Eagles select. Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God. Yes! 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 Oh my God. Yes! Devontae Smith. Yes! Woo! Devontae Smith, thank you. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. There's a God. There's a Jesus. Whoever you believe in, spirits, everybody. Thank the Lord. Smith is now a Philadelphia Eagle. I love this pick. Hey, great job. Great job, Eagles. So happy. We traded up because the Giants would probably take him at 11. Great pick for the Eagles. Great leader. I'm so happy. So happy. I did not yell. I was so nervous. Man. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. So we went with Smith out of Alabama. He's a stud. He's being compared to even Marvin Harrison. I know he's not really a big receiver, but he just gets open. He gets separation. He knows how to run routes. So finally, the Eagles have not drafted a receiver. Well, we did. We drafted Jalen Reagor in the first round last year. But Smith, man, he's a beast. He is. He's a beast. This is an A-. I like this pick a lot. Great pick. He wins on deep balls. He's a winner. He won the Heisman freaking trophy. He had over 2,000 receiving yards this past year. I mean, he gets open. He's an Alabama wide receiver. Great pick from Howie Roseman. Finally, he listened to the fans. He shut up, and we actually got a good guy. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness that we got Smith. Now we got an explosive playmaker at 10. Him and him and Jalen Hurts can work together now. There we go. Great pick for Howie. Howie Roseman is pumping up. Hype. Great job. Nick Sirianni's happy. Great job for the Eagles. Everybody's happy. High fives all along. I like this pick. We traded up. We only gave up a 3rd round pick for him. Great job for the Eagles. I love Smith. He is a leader. winner on and off the field. Great leadership. We need help in the locker room big time. So huge move for the Eagles. Very happy. Man, I'm very happy. So yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm nervous, man. The NFL draft, dude, especially being an Eagles fan. Oh my God, our draft picks have been terrible. But yeah, craziness, absolute craziness. So, oh man, so now I can relax. And we traded with Dallas. That never happens. Oh man, that never happens. So I gotta text my friends real quick. We took Smith. Love the pick. And I mean, you gotta look at it this way. Horn gets drafted and Surtain gets drafted. So the Eagles, they don't have the option of getting Surtain at corner. We got Smith. Get your guys self an explosive playmaker on the outside. Now the Eagles in the second round get Asante Samuel Jr. and you guys will be cool. But yeah, because the Eagles need help on corners. So there we go. So now we got something there. Yeah, man, I take my Eagles picks very seriously. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very nervous. I was very nervous. Oh, and now the Chicago Bears have traded up. Wow. So now the Bears have traded up. So you know who the Bears are taking. They're going Justin Fields. The Bears are going Justin Fields. Go all in on a quarterback. They need a quarterback in order for everyone to keep their jobs. Either Mac Jones or Justin Fields is going. Either Justin Fields or Mac Jones is going with this next pick. All right, my boy. Facts. Tune in. I am talking about it now. But yeah, dude, I'm so excited now. Now I can rejoice, and I'll probably stay on for a couple more picks. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm so freaking hype. Justin Fields is there. Oh man, where is he at? His family wasn't even there. They're like, yeah, we're live now. No one was there. No cameras there. So Justin Fields is now there. So now the Bears traded up. The Bears, they need a quarterback. They fail with Mitchell Trubisky big time. He's not even on their team anymore. And you can't sit up there and tell me that you're gonna convince Bear fans, oh yeah, Andy Dalton is the future. Like, no. Come on. We already know that Andy Dalton is not a good quarterback. He is a backup quarterback at best. So the Bears, they trade up at 11. And with the Giants get more draft capital. I love this move for New York. I know I have a couple Jets fans on here. I apologize. But I love what the Giants did. They get more, they trade back. Micah Parsons is going to be there later. They can get another wide receiver later in the draft. And now they got themselves multiple first round picks in the near future. And now the Bears trade up. They're going to get their quarterback. They need a quarterback. Get Fields or get Mac Jones and take a chance on him. Why not? Take a chance. You need help in the quarterback position. And the fact that their best quarterback in franchise history is arguably Jay Cutler. You want to talk about Jets fans not having any good quarterbacks. Freaking the Bears are just as bad. They won a Super Bowl with a scrub at quarterback. So I mean, the Bears, they need help. So open tab in your favorite bar on me. Cheers. Entertain. Of course, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Try to have some fun here, and we'll have and always. So Smith is now available. I'm so happy the Eagles took him. So all right. So, and they traded with Dallas. I'm so shocked. Dallas is probably going to go lineman or. So now here we go. Bears pick. Justin Fields is there. Slater's going to be Dallas's pick next draft because they need help on the offensive line. But all right, here we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the comment. Always, man. Try to keep it entertaining and stuff. We always got to have fun. All right, so now the Bears, here we go. Their pick is in, and they're going quarterback. They can't go anywhere else. All right, here we go. And I got to look at the trade to see, like, what they've given up. So now the Bears select Here we go. I'm looking at Roger Goodell. And they select, come on. They're talking about pandemic recovery efforts. So that's why I was like, come on. Tell me the pick. So, all right. Mac Jones. Is it Mac Jones or Justin Fields? They're giving a shout out. So we got to wait. More drum rolls. The Bears, they need a quarterback. All right. As we look at the round so far, as we wait for this pick. All right, here we go. Oh, we have a great, I think, NFL honoree announcing this pick. So here we go. The Bears select. He's like, my Chicago Bears select. And they go with Justin Fields out of Ohio State. So Bears fans, time to rejoice. Justin Fields is now the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Wow. I mean, this is a great pick. I like this pick for the Bears. They needed a quarterback big time. Why not? You trade up, you take a shot, and you get your guy. So Justin Fields, I would give this draft grade an A. I like this. So Smith, A-. No, Fields, I'll give A-. Smith, I'll give an A. I like it. So, so I will probably stay on live stream probably up until the Patriots pick, and then I'll call it a night. Just letting you guys know. So probably another like half hour left here, and then I will call this podcast. I will call this a live stream. But so 3 more picks and then I'll call it a live stream. So great job for the Bears. They needed a quarterback. I mean, it's self-explanatory. They need a guy that's a winner, that's a leader, and that's who Justin Fields is. Why not take a shot? 6'2", 227 pounds. He can run. I know he played in Georgia in 2018. He has a very explosive arm. He's mobile. He did great with Ohio State last year. He's only had, I believe, only like 9 interceptions. They just needed their guy, and that's who they took. And I'm happy for the Bears. The Bears, they need to make a splash. They took a chance on Trubisky, they failed, and now they trade up a couple spots and they get Justin Fields. So I mean, he's available and you take him. So great job. So now for the Cowboys are probably going to go. Either now that the 2 best corners are out, the Cowboys, they have to go linebacker. And then either linebacker or offensive lineman. And the Chargers are definitely going offensive lineman. Without a doubt. They need to protect and thank you for the follow, Right Way. I appreciate it, man. I definitely I'll follow you back and stuff. I'll follow everybody back that tuned in and stuff. But yeah, I mean, these next 2 picks are probably going to be either offensive lineman or a linebacker and an offensive lineman. So, and as I'm looking, the Eagles, I mean, they only gave up a 3rd round pick. I'm so happy for we needed an explosive playmaker so bad. We took the splash, and I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. And then once I'm done the 15th pick, I'll give you guys my draft grade so far. And I know for the podcast, I won't be able to cover the entire NFL draft. I mean, that's just 3 hours of just nonstop talking and stuff. And I'm only for my live recording, I'm only allowed to have 2 hours of recording at a time. So I have another 30 minutes left. So when that pretty much runs out, that's when this podcast is gonna call it a night. But if you guys also love, I know you guys are into sports and stuff. I also play video games and stuff on Twitch as well. You guys can tune into that as well. It's fun. It's good times. I'm going to go live tomorrow. Probably play some Pokemon and stuff. I play Mad Pokemon and stuff like that. And also, I'm going to start adding live streams for anime as well. So just tune in for that as well for the future. But that's just a side note. But as we wait, the Cowboys, their pick is in. I can't stand Dallas. But thank you for the trade, Dallas. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. We got Smith. I'm happy. I can now relax. Smith is the guy. Surtain was already taken. Everybody that the Eagles had on their target list was taken. But Smith, trade up, take Smith. You only trade up 2 spots. You don't give up a lot. You only give up a 3rd round pick, and you're good. So great job for the Eagles. I'm happy. And hopefully the 2nd round, now we only have 1 3rd round pick though. So that means we're probably going to go defense the rest of the draft. Defense, because we need help on that side of the football. Big time. So Dallas, their pick is in. They traded down. What's telling me right now with their pick, what makes sense is Slater out of Northwestern. But I could also see them going Owuzu out of Notre Dame. So those are the 2 picks that I have in mind for you guys. There's no way they're going receiver. They're not going that. They're going defense here. And they traded down with the Eagles. They knew what they were doing. They got an extra 3rd round pick. That's probably going to help them more with defense. So they allowed over 473 points this past year. Their defense needs some help. This draft should be all defense if I'm Dallas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All defense and offensive linemen. That's it. So Slater is best available. They do need a little help on that offensive line. It has been banged up lately. But they need a linebacker. Owuzu's right there at 12. Take him. Just take him. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just take the inside linebacker. They need one bad. So here we go. Oh, God. I'd look at the Cowboy fan. Ugh. This is nasty. Oh, man. Who is this guy? He's coming out to make this special announcement for Dallas. See, this is why I hate Dallas. This is why I hate it. Just make your damn selection. Why does it have to be freaking so special? Just make your damn selection. Most other teams were just like, oh, yeah, here's the pick. So... But here we go. Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys. Jared Jones. Who are they going to take with this pick? And they're doing another salute and shout out to the NFL. Yada, yada, yada. All that fun stuff. So. I really like the fit for the Bears, though. Trading up to get Justin Fields. That's your guy. You need help. I know you need help on the offensive line as well, but you can focus on those needs later. You give up some draft capital. You move up probably. How much did they move up? As I'm trying to see, I don't really. Dallas's selection. So Bears, they traded up from 20. Wow. So they traded from 20 all the way to 11. They traded up 9 spots. So they had to give up a 1st round pick next year as well. So hopefully Justin Fields is a guy. So now the Dallas Cowboys, they select Micah Parsons. Oh man, that's a Penn State guy. Oh man, and he is going to Dallas. That is crazy. Why is he jumping up and down? Oh, I mean, he's a great fit though. He's a great fit for Dallas. They need inside linebacker help. He is a Cowboy. Oh, man, from Penn State. You go from Penn State to freaking Dallas. Good luck to you, Micah Parsons. Good luck. Damn, that sucks, man. I mean, if the Eagles were to trade down, that's the guy that I really wanted us to take. But he's a beast. He's a fast linebacker. He's going to be great for at least a decade. 6'3", 240 pounds. I mean, Dallas, they got a great pick. This is an A for Dallas. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is the best linebacker in this draft, or one of the best. He gets in there, gets in the nose of the football. He knows how to lead. He's a great leader. I mean, he played Big Ten football. He's great at reading plays. He's a beast, and he's also a really good coverage linebacker. So I mean, can't go wrong with this pick. And Dallas, they need help. They need someone to stop the run. Let's be honest. Their run defense, historically bad. So hopefully he can be their next lineman or their next middle linebacker for the future. Me personally, I can give a damn, honestly. Not gonna lie to you. I could give a damn. All right, so now the Chargers on the clock. You already know who the Chargers are gonna take. The Chargers are gonna take Slater. This is just a lock-in. They need offensive lineman help big time. And Slater is the 2nd best tackle in this draft. Easy pick. So Slater's going to go next for the Chargers. Like, do we even have to wait 4 minutes for this next pick? Let's be honest. Micah Parsons, he just bear hugs Roger Goodell. He's so happy he got picked. I mean, I would too. That's the NFL. That's the dream right there. But he's a Dallas Cowboy, so very happy with their pick. They need help on defense, and they also got Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator. So Micah Parsons is going to be a great pick. So Jerry Jones, he doesn't really look excited, but I like Parsons. That's a good pick. I'm upset though because he's a Penn State guy. Go from Penn State right around Philly to Dallas. So yeah, the Chargers, they're going to go, you already know who they're going to go. They're going to go Slater out of Northwestern. That's pretty easy. And then the Vikings, we got to see what the Vikings might pick. So, I mean, we look at the best available. These next couple picks, I mean, now that I've seen the Eagles pick, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. So Slater's going to go to the Chargers. And then for the Vikings, I know they need help on defense, so they'll probably go Awujuwu, wherever his name is, and stuff. So that way they can go there. Or they go offensive guard. These next two picks are going to be linemen, in my opinion. So, so we just have to wait and see. But I'm a little bit upset, though. Parsons is a pretty good linebacker. Too bad he's in Dallas now. So now he's an enemy. So, all right, the Chargers have 3 more minutes left. And then they're on the clock. My fault. I forgot to do the draft noise. So, I mean, these next 2 picks, I know I've been on repeat, but these next 2 picks are going to be linemen. Slater's going to go to the Chargers, and then the lineman from USC is going to go to, easily going to go to the Vikings. And then the Patriots will be the last pick of the night. As I'm looking, I have 28 minutes left on my SD card remaining. So let's hope that these next 3 picks can be picked in the next 28 minutes. So that's what we're hoping. Mac Jones is still available. He's probably going to go to the Patriots, honestly. The Patriots might not even have to trade for him. That's crazy. He might just land right to him. So, you know the Chargers ain't going to take him. You know the Vikings ain't going to take him. I mean, the Vikings, they signed Kirk Cousins big money. Like, why would they take him? So the Patriots are there at 15. I wouldn't be surprised if they took Mac Jones, let him sit out a year, and let Cam Newton run the show, and then let Mac Jones just run the offense the following year. The beginning's a little similar to Tom Brady, but is he Tom Brady? Hell no. So no one's ever going to be Tom Brady again. But Rashawn Slater, easily great pick for the Chargers. This is an A grade. If they don't take him, they're stupid, but this is an A grade. He is. And I mean, you look at the other people that are available. You have Jalen Phillips, Christian Dariusau, Caleb Farley. I know he's had problems. He's probably going to fall later in the draft. Safety from TCU, Trevon Morbrig. He's a good one. You have Travis Etienne, running back. Najee Harris, running back, Alabama. Man, so many options. The Eagles, though, I wouldn't be surprised if we traded up to get Asante Samuel Jr. I mean, he's a beast. I love Asante Samuel Jr. He's going to be great. I'm not going to lie to you. He's going to be so good he's going to be a great corner. The Eagles need to take him in the second round easily. So that's a lock. But we look at corners. Farley's still available. Greg Newsome, he's available. Asante Samuel, like I've been saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a great question. I appreciate that. So for the NBA playoffs, I'm gonna be doing a live stream once a week. I'm most likely, because I'm moving into my own place. I'm moving into my own apartment, so I'll be able to have the weekends to live stream. Right now, I gotta make sure a 4-year-old is tamed, my little sister. So I gotta be very patient and really calm on like what times I can live stream and not. But once I have my own place, I'll be able to live stream anywhere. And I'm gonna live stream an NBA playoff game once a week. I do work Sunday through Thursday in the morning, so I work from 8:30 at night to 7 a.m. in the morning, Sunday through Thursday. So I work overnights now. Well, Sunday to Wednesday, but then Wednesday's technically Thursday. So I'm gonna be live streaming once a week easily. I'm gonna do the playoffs. I would love Sixers Nets Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like the George Hill acquisition. The Sixers have won by more than 75 points in their last 2 games. Their offense looks good with Ben Simmons back. I know last week we lost all 4 games because Simmons didn't play any 4 of those games. So, I mean, Ben Simmons, you can come at him for not being able to shoot the damn ball. But one thing about him, when he comes, the Sixers win. The Sixers are a better team with Ben Simmons. He's the best. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, and he gives you 15 points, 7 assists. That's all you need. You need him to run your offense. And George Hill is good. So I think the series goes 7 games, and whoever's the home team, I think, wins, honestly. So, Game 7 in Philadelphia with a wild crowd, Sixers are not losing that. I'm sorry, we're not. So whoever gets that 1 seed, I think, is going to go to the finals. Right now, the Nets are a game ahead. Not going to lie to you, they are, because the Sixers have lost 4 straight. But the Sixers have the easiest schedule remaining. And the Nets play the Bucks twice. They play the Nuggets and they play the Mavericks. So they play against 4 legit playoff contenders. I'm hoping that they go 2-2 in those games and the Sixers win out. And then the Sixers have the tiebreaker over the Nets because they beat them twice. So the Sixers would get the number 1 seed. If the Sixers get the number 1 seed, I think they're going to the finals. The Nets are going to be tough with Harden, Durant, and Kyrie, but defense wins championships. And the Sixers have Ben Simmons, the best defensive player in the NBA right now. And the Sixers also have Joel Embiid, one of the best defenders, and Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle is a second-team All-NBA defense, maybe even first team. The Sixers might have 3 first-team All-NBA defensive players. You got that. That doesn't scream. You can at least guard. You can't stop them, but you can at least make it harder for them to score. That's the goal when you play defense in the NBA. And the Sixers have that. Sixers have something that no other team has. They have 3 legit lockdown players that can lock down the matchup. So, can't go wrong there. As we look, the Chargers, with 20 minutes left in this live stream, I'm letting you guys know, I have 20 more minutes. I'm going to do half of the draft, and then the other half, I don't really care for. I'm not going to lie to you. Unless the Eagles make another trade, I'm kind of done for the draft. I know for my Jets fans that are listening, I know you guys went with Zach Wilson from BYU. The rest of the draft, you guys should go defense and maybe even get like a playmaker later in the draft. If I'm the Jets, that's what I would do. But the Chargers, this pick is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Go with the offensive tackle. Go with They went with Rashawn Slater. I knew it. Go with Rashawn Slater. He is the second best tackle in this draft. They need to get a stud. They got a stud. He's gonna do great for them. With Justin Herbert, he's gonna be a great offensive lineman, and he's gonna protect Justin Herbert for the next decade. 6'4", 300 pounds. You need to have a big protective lineman. And then next pick, you have the Minnesota Vikings. This pick is another pretty self-explanatory pick. Either you go Vera Tucker or you go Awuwu out of Notre Dame. So those are the 2 options to go. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I gotta talk about baseball too. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Jacob DeGrom. Oh my God. Don't get me wrong. Oh man, don't get me started on Jacob DeGrom, man. Man, the Mets should be ashamed of themselves. If I'm a Mets player, even Francisco Lindor, I don't know what it is. I think he's cursed. Like, how do you have an ERA of under pretty much a 0.5, under 1, and your team is under 500 in the games you pitch? How does that happen? I've never seen anything like this in sports. I don't understand. I never understand it. I don't get it. It sucks because no other pitcher besides Randy Johnson has gone 4 straight starts, had an ERA under 0.5, and had over 60 strikeouts. It's insane. And I don't know how you lose. Yes, of course he's Cy Young worthy. He is. With modern day baseball, they don't care about wins as much anymore. That's one of the things. It's not now. If this was baseball a decade ago, yes, he would not probably be Cy Young worthy because you have to win your games. But man, it's ridiculous. Like his stats, he's blowing the league away. The only thing he doesn't have is wins. It sucks. Like it's so sad. Like it makes me angry because the Mets, there's no excuses with this team. They got Francisco Lindor. They have Pete Alonso. They have studs. But for some reason, whenever Jacob deGrom freaking pitches, they all just go ice cold. It's unbelievable. I've never seen this. I've never seen that in all the years I've been watching sports. I've been watching sports probably since 2000. I've never seen a pitcher get no run support. I mean, Cole Hamels never got run support in Philly, but he wasn't posting numbers like Jacob deGrom is. Like, the man's averaging less than 1 run a start. How do you not win? Like, oh my God. It gives me a headache just to think about. Like, if I'm a Mets fan, I'm freaking, every time he pitches, I'm like, dog. And I was so lucky. I actually, before the pandemic hit, yeah, dude, Bryce Harper ate that pitch in that video. Bryce Harper was like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I mean, the Phillies, yeah, we're a 500 team. I mean, we have a couple good guys, but our rebuild sucked. We did not have a good rebuild at all. We had a great core with Utley, Rollins, Howard. I mean, the Phillies-Mets games were iconic. They were in 08, 07. I remember one game, the Mets were up 8-0, and then the Phillies came back to win. Like, that was a crazy game. But the Mets, they've been to a World Series since then. Should have won, but the Royals that year, no one was beating the Royals that year. And then ever since then, you guys just have not gotten over the hump. You guys have great pitching. It's just your offense is just such a question mark. I mean, Pete Alonso hit over 50 home runs this past year, but what's going on with him this year? Like, I haven't heard a lot about him at all. And whenever Jacob deGrom pitches, your team just goes ice. You guys have a generational talent in Jacob deGrom. And the fact that you guys can't win when he pitches is sad. Yeah, he did. Well, it's very hard. No player is worth over $300 million. No player is. Even Mike Trout. Mike Trout is not worth 300. The Jets. The Jets are picking 12 or 14th. My fault. The Jets pick. So did the Jets just trade up? Yeah, they did. Yeah, so the Jets just traded up. So just breaking news. I'm so sorry. The Jets just traded up. And I know I was talking about baseball. Yeah. Francisco Lindor, yeah, he's had a very struggling start. Even the Bryce Harper deal was not worth it, honestly. I mean, Bryce Harper's a stud. So now the Jets, my fault. I know we just completely shifted conversation. I'll end with baseball in a little bit. So now let's look at who's available for the Jets. I'm looking. They need offensive lineman help. They also need a cornerback, but they're not going to go corner here. They also need a pass rusher. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they went Vera Tucker out of USC. Again, you need offensive linemen to help, and I'll pull up his draft board for you guys right now. I'm making sure that he's 6'4". He's a great guard. The Jets, they need offensive lineman help. Elijah Vera Tucker right there from USC. Perfect pick for the Jets right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they just traded. That's crazy. So they traded up. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get this guy. So just making sure that I would go offensive guard here if I'm the Jets. So you got your quarterback in Zach Wilson. Now you get yourself a legit offensive lineman that can protect him and give him that extra time. Makes sense. Vera Tucker. Makes sense. Perfect pick. He was projected in like the top 15. He's right around there, right where you expected him to be. Take him. Take him right there at 14. Get your guys a nice, solid offensive guard. He can also play the tackle spot too. He's very versatile in that regard. Take him. He's right there. There's your pick. You traded up to get him. Get him. Because I mean, I'm looking at the corners. Farley's not a good corner. He might have surgery. It's not that he's a good corner, but he's injured. And there's no other cornerbacks that I really see. Or they go safety. But I wouldn't. Nah, they're not going to go safety. Because I mean, Yeah, I would go offensive guard here. That's what I'm feeling. And if they go offensive guard, the Jets, this grade, I would give this pick is better than the Zach Wilson pick, in my opinion. If they go Vera Tucker, that's an A grade right there. I'm not gonna lie to you, that is an A grade. And then I'll end with the Patriots, and we'll call it an end for this live stream because I have 14 minutes left on my SD cards. I've been live streaming for 2 hours. That's crazy. Time flies. But back to baseball real quick. Francisco Lindor is not worth $300 million, just like how Bryce Harper's not worth $300 million. But with baseball and with these contracts, that's how it is now. There's no salary cap, so these players sign to these lifelong deals. So the Mets, Francisco Lindor is going to have to step up, but that's your guy for the next decade, though. And Lindor's not a bad player. He's just not worth $300 million. That's all I just want you to understand. No player is. So it sucks, but the Mets, they need help. They need help on offense. They need more offense. I don't know what it is. Their pitching is pretty solid. I don't get it. But that's my baseball take. So now here we go with the Jets. So we'll do the Jets, and then this will probably be the last pick I have enough time for. And then I'll wrap up this podcast. So this draft will cover for the first 14 picks in the NFL draft, which is not bad. Which is pretty much half of the NFL draft. So that's what I'll say with this podcast. First 15 picks on the board. And we got to see a lot of great drafts. So here we go. The draft-a-thon again. The Jets, I don't know who's announcing. I think it's another special person for this. The Jets traded up from the 20s to there. So I'm not going to become famous. I'm good, man. I'll become famous on my own way. I appreciate the comment, even though you're a spam. I'm not going to. Bigfollows.com. That's a little bit weird. But anyway. All right, here we go. The Jets pick is in. And this will be my last draft pick I'm going to cover in today's NFL draft. With the 14th pick in the NFL draft, the New York Jets select they got to go offensive line. And the Jets select, please tell me they go offensive line. Let's see who they take. Who did they take? Yeah, my fault. They should Mac Jones. I was like, what the hell? They took Elijah Vera Tucker. Great pick for the Jets, just like I've been saying. Great pick. They got themselves a solid offensive lineman to complement their brand new quarterback. Great job, Jets. Overall draft grade for the Jets in the first round, I'll give them an A. B+ and an A rounds up A- for the Jets. Not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very good picks for the New York Jets. But yeah, this live stream has been a lot of fun. The Patriots are probably gonna go Mac Jones. The Patriots are probably going to go Mac Jones here. So, who else is on the clock? The Patriots are 15, yeah. So, the Jets, they go Vera Tucker. The Patriots are on the clock. The Patriots are going to go probably Mac Jones, or they go running back. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for whoever tuned into this live stream. I appreciate you guys a lot. If you guys missed this podcast, you guys can tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. Just search Swoop Radio and I'll pop right up. Man, the Eagles picked Devontae Smith, man. I'm so happy on the pick. Great job, Eagles. So excited. Jets had a pretty good draft as well. Seen a lot of picks, couple trades. The Bears getting Justin Fields. A lot of stuff. But Travis Etienne is not that bad. My fault. The Jets, yeah, they took who I thought they were going to take. They took the offensive lineman. But I hope you guys have big shout out to Right Way. I appreciate you for coming on. Great talk. Same with Tobias Sleep as well. Great job for you guys to come on, talk about the Jets, talk about football, baseball, everything. But the Patriots are probably going to go Mac Jones here, and this will wrap everything up. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night for my live stream when it comes to I'll stay on live, but for my podcast, this will be it for my podcast. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. This is Josh signing off. Swoop. All right, so that was my podcast. I had to stop my recording there because I was approaching. I have a 2-hour limit, and I hit my 2-hour limit. So the Patriots pick is in. You already know who the Patriots are going to take. Bill Belichick does not wait long, and this will be the last pick I cover for my live stream. It's been over 2 hours. I'm starting to get a little tired. So, and I want to be able to get enough sleep for tomorrow as well. So the Patriots pick is in. I will cover the first half of this live stream. So the Patriots pick is in. This is the highest the Patriots have picked in a very long time. The freaking Patriots. You know they're going to go Mac Jones. This is their best fit. Mac Jones makes sense. Get a quarterback. Make it a little bit of a competition between him and Cam Newton and Mac Jones. But Mac Jones is probably going to sit this first year, without a doubt. All right, and this will be my last pick for the live stream, and then I will call it a night here. And I appreciate everyone that came on. I completely do. Francisco Lindor needs to give you your money back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Both of those guys, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Jets, their second pick was better than the Zach Wilson pick. Mac Jones is going to the Patriots. We knew that was gonna happen. We know Bill Belichick, Mac Jones makes sense. So he's very happy. Mac Jones is walking very happy. He's walking very good strides and stuff. But the Jets, their second pick is better than their first pick. I know you guys needed a running back. Travis Etienne would have been a great pick. But you guys can also get another. You guys have multiple picks. So just to make sure. So let's see. I'm going to tune in on the Jets right now. Let's see all the picks the Jets have. Let's see here. And then we'll call this a live stream. So let's see. Let's go to teams, NFL. I love the pick though with with Smith though. I'm so happy. That was great. I've never felt this happy out of an NFL draft from the Eagles in so long. So I'm going to play as the Eagles with Madden, and I'm going to be the quarterback, and I'm just going to throw it to Devontae Smith the whole time. Anyway. Sorry, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I got to search the Jets real quick. Let's see. Where is the Jets? Oh, I got to search teams. That's what it is. Give me 1 second, guys. I keep messing up. Let me search. I got to pull up right here real quick. Make this a little bit wide. All right, there we go. Search the Jets. I gotta see the rest of their picks because they gave up a lot to trade up for. I love Vera Tucker. He's a beast. All right, so let me just look up here. New York trade. So the Jets acquire 14th pick from the Vikings, but they also received the 23rd pick. So the Vikings received the Jets' 23rd pick and several other picks. So now the Cardinals are on the clock. Oh wow, the Cardinals, their pick is already in. Damn, they move quick. All right, so far, I will wrap up everything with my draft grades, and then I'll call this a live stream. So let's go back to the NFL draft, and then I'll give everyone a draft grade so far. So let's see here. All right, so we're going to pull up the draft. Here we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to rank all these picks. So here we go. Trevor Lawrence. This grade is an A. Great pick for the Jaguars. They needed their quarterback of the future. That's who they got. Zach Wilson, B+. Trey Lance, B+. Kyle Pitts, A+. Best pick of the draft by the Falcons. I love it. Jamar Chase, B. Jalen Waddle, B+. Penny Sewell, A. Great pick. Jasee Horn, C+. Patrick Surtain, A. Devonta Smith, A-. Justin Fields, A-. Micah Parsons, A-. Rashawn Slater, love this pick, A. Elijah Vera Tucker from USC, another A. Mac Jones from Alabama, B+. So those are my draft grades. It's been real, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay tuned again. I'm also going to live stream tomorrow. I'm going to live stream Pokemon. So if you guys are Pokemon fans, tune in there. If not, tune in for the next sports live stream. That should probably be the NBA playoffs. So we're going to have some fun there. And also, I'll probably go live next week and really discuss the Eagles' full draft, all their picks and everything. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And please stay safe. This is Josh signing off. Swoop!